Hey everybody, Mike Hopkins here. I'm rolling down Interstate 80 just east of Elkhart, Indiana, and we are on our way to Soul Winners Boot Camp in New York City. We're excited about that. We're pumped. It's going to be an awesome event, an awesome time. And as I was driving along, I was thinking, I have a lot of people that ask me or say to me, I wish that I could go do that, or I wish we could do that. And the thing that occurs to me is, if you really wanted to, you probably could. I think sometimes, we think when we say that, what we're really saying is, I wish someone would make this really easy for me to do it, or they think it's really easy for us. Let me tell you, a lot of times we got to overcome obstacles, and there's a lot of inconvenience when there's opportunities. I was just the other day, prior to the trip, I was getting my hair cut, and the lady that cuts my hair, she was in probably her late 40s, and she said, it's always been a dream of mine to go to New York City. I was telling her about Soul Winners Boot Camp and what we were doing, and she said, it's always been a dream of mine to go to New York City. And I thought, well, why don't you go? And people put barriers up, and they disallow themselves from doing things, I think, because of inconvenience. I'll give you another great example from something that recently happened to me. I was blessed and honored to be able to spend some time fishing with the one and only Reverend James Merrick, outstanding Bible teacher, one of the best Bible teachers alive, a man full of wisdom and knowledge. Built a church for 40 years in Duluth, just a great man of God. And when I talked to him at Minnesota family camp meeting, and he asked if there was any way he was going to be around, for a couple of days. He asked if there was any way we could get out and do some bass fishing. And my first thought was, I have to work on Monday. I have to unpack from camp. I have all these things on my schedules booked. It would be really inconvenient to have to arrange to get, the boat ready and all of those things. But what an opportunity. And I called into work and took another day of vacation, did what I had to do, rearranged my schedule, put off some meetings. It wasn't convenient, but I spent the day fishing with Bishop Merrick, and what an awesome time we had. I mean, of course, the fishing was fantastic. We caught 12 of the biggest bass I've ever seen, but you can't put a price on the time that I was able to spend with a man with that kind of wisdom and knowledge. So it was definitely a blessing. And I wonder sometimes if we don't just prevent ourselves from doing things because it's inconvenient. We miss opportunities because it's inconvenient. We live in a convenient world, and we think that everything should just be push button and we get it right away without having to struggle, without having to rearrange things. I believe a lot of times we miss out on opportunities. I'm blessed to be able to go a lot of places and do a lot of things, but a lot of it is because I'm willing to rearrange my schedule, rearrange my priorities, and willing to tolerate some inconvenience to be able to do something that is a goal of mine. So I hope this has been helpful. God bless you all.